Hi guys, my name is Debbie. I'm your Black and Minority Ethnic Officer, and welcome to the Student Choice Awards. Before we start, I just wanted to say Black Lives Matter. We all know it and agree that changes need to happen. So, you all have made a difference at Imperial and it's being acknowledged. Keep being the fabulous people you are and encourage others to acknowledge systemic racism, unconscious bias, even the college's history. Direct others to resources, do self-reflection, have conversations in your own communities. Now is the time to keep talking and to not be silent. If you want to know more about how you can speak up, go to the Black Lives Matter page on the Union website. Donate, educate yourself, reach out for support in any way you can. Well, I hope you all have your mugs and enjoy the Student Choice Awards.
Hello, everyone, and thank you for kicking us off there with that important message, Debbie. So, welcome to the Student Choice Awards 2020. I'm Shervin, I'm your Deputy President Welfare this year, and I hope you're all doing well and staying safe, and that you're ready to look at an incredible year of achievement for both our brilliant student volunteers and our amazing college staff.
Good afternoon, everyone. I'm Fifi, I'm your Deputy President, Finance and Services. We are looking forward to celebrating all the great work that has added so much to the Imperial community and giving you all some well-deserved recognition.
And I'm Thomas, your Deputy President, Clubs and Societies. I hope you're all able to join safely and that you and your close ones are well. As Shervin and Fifi mentioned, we're excited to share with you some of this year's incredible achievements at Imperial. So without further ado, sit back, relax, switch off your phones and switch off from the outside world. Abijay, our union president, does have a tendency to get the first word in, so let's hear from him before we kick off with the awards.
Hi everyone, I'm Abs, your union president both for this year and for the upcoming academic year. I'm going to start by recognising the strange and uncertain times that we're living through. COVID-19 pandemic has caused a great deal of anxiety for both students and staff. Research has been put on hold, assessment and teaching has moved online, and other events and activities have had to be cancelled. This may have caused you to feel deflated over the past few months. I know that I've certainly felt deflated at times over the past few months. However, tonight's an evening for us to recognise achievement in spite of all that, and the amazing resilience and creativity this community has displayed both in surmounting the challenge posed by COVID and throughout the academic year. The nominees across all 15 categories of these awards demonstrate our shared values. Leadership through the work of 2,500 student volunteers and our trailblazing academics. Partnership through the collaboration between students and staff. Democracy through the work of our student representatives and the high esteem in which they're held by academic departments. And inclusivity. From personal tutors to support staff to student officers, there is a plethora of people across the university working to improve the experience for our diverse community and ensure that all students are treated fairly. Now, you may notice that things are being done a bit differently this year to normal. Not only is the ceremony being run virtually, but we've also merged our two biggest recognition pieces for different groups in the college, the Student Academic Choice Awards, which used to recognise staff, and the Union Awards, which used to recognise student volunteers. By combining these, we hope to more rigorously and equitably recognise excellence across Imperial. This year, over 1,100 nominations were made by hundreds of students, leading to a total of over 500 groups and individuals being nominated for awards. Every nominee receives the highly coveted Student Choice Awards mug or keep cup, which we hope serves as a daily reminder of the esteem in which you're held. It's been incredibly heartening to see the posts on social media and the email responses from many of you talking about how much these awards mean to you. But what's been even more heartening than that has been reading the nominations that others have written as part of our shortlisting process. Those of you present today who have been shortlisted for an award should recognise the profound impact that you've had on those in your community. And regardless of whether you are successful in winning the award or not, you should know that you are leading the charge for improving the student experience at Imperial and that you're making this university a better place, and for that we thank you. Finally, I'd like to thank all of the people who are involved in any way in this process. Whether you made a nomination, you helped on a shortlisting panel, you lended your talented acting skills to recording one of these videos, or you simply spread the word about these awards. We see you and we recognise your contribution. I hope you enjoyed this year's virtual ceremony.
Thanks a lot for those introductory words, Abhijay. And before we get into some of the specific categories, just a couple of messages for the ceremony. So firstly, our Keep Cup giveaway. So as Ab said, this is a year of firsts. Not only are we doing the ceremony remotely due to the circumstances we're in, but before we even entered these circumstances, we decided to combine our Student Union Awards and our staff Student Academic Choice Awards to the Student Choice Awards. So just to make sure that we're doing things well and that this ceremony has been enjoyable, we're going to be asking for your feedback at the end. A link will be sent to you, and the first 50 viewers to fill in the survey will receive a free Student Choice Awards Keep Cup. And then secondly, we'll be keeping an eye out on our Facebook, YouTube and Twitter comments throughout the ceremony and reading some of the best ones out live throughout. So make sure you're commenting on these and don't forget to use the hashtag ICUSCA so that we can see what you've got to say.
Thank you, Shervin. Let's now start off with our first award, the Outstanding Graduate Teaching Assistant Award. Outstanding Graduate Teaching Assistant is awarded to an individual that brings course material to life and responds to questions and concerns with patience and understanding. They go the extra mile to support students, giving attention and feedback through their mentoring.
Excellent. So the nominees for Outstanding Graduate Teaching Assistant are Gina Cuomo-Dannenberg. Hi there, Gina. So the panel thought that Gina was excellent at demonstrating and mentoring, which showed through her supportive teaching style and effective demonstrations of how to approach complex problems. Gina showed her students how to make use of the course material in real projects, and she's done an excellent job in building a positive and encouraging learning experience, which was highly appreciated by her student group. So congrats, Gina.
Thank you.
And then the second shortlistee is Quasia To. So hi, Quasia. So Quasia was shortlisted for this award because the panel felt her excellence in demonstrating shone through her ability to explain failed experiments and offer personal tips on improving lab work. Her perseverance and will to help all students, along with her genuine interest in the subject, have made Quasia a successful and inspiring teaching assistant. And then our third shortlistee is Jurgis Struchka. So hello, Jurgis. Jurgis was shortlisted for this award as he was excellent in providing accessible guidance and mentoring, which showed through how he explained topics in multiple different ways for people in the group. Jurgis also took the time to inspire students by guiding them through the problem-solving processes instead of just providing a direct, simple answer. His commitment to a high standard has made him an excellent teaching assistant.
Thank you.
A great range of nominations and worthy shortlistees to kick us off. However, there can only be one winner. And for this award, the winner is Gina Cuomo-Dannenberg.
Oh, sorry, I was on mute. Thank you.
Congratulations, Gina.
Sorry, I'm a bit shocked.
Congrats.
Yeah, thank you. It's mainly my students worked like so hard this year, and we were teaching really difficult content, and obviously teaching epidemiology in a time like this is a bit weird and a bit surreal for like everyone involved. But they really like have just worked so hard trying to understand like really complex maths and all kinds of things this year, and it's like their hard work and asking really good questions and making sure they got the most out of class and were really a pleasure to teach. So thank you to all of them who nominated me. I really, really do appreciate it. Thank you.
Thank you, Gina.
And congratulations. And congratulations to all our shortlistees.
Yes, great. So now we're moving on to our second category. So this is another staff category, and this is for Outstanding Student Partnership. So this award is given to an individual with a student-centered mindset who embraces all aspects of student-staff collaboration, from co-creation to co-evaluation. They utilize feedback to implement student initiatives and equally value the expertise of staff and students to enhance the curriculum and/or innovate pedagogy. There we go. I knew I'd say it wrong, guys.
And here are the nominees that have been shortlisted for this year's award. First up, Dr. Mariam Spaty. Mariam excels at providing interactive and blended learning through a great range of methods, whilst incorporating student feedback on a rolling basis to continuously improve their learning experience. She's actively collaborated with students, taking a genuine interest in their ideas and needs, and pushing the curriculum to embrace the changes for better. Next up, we've got Dr. Arti Maini. The outstanding partnership that Arti Maini demonstrates comes from her extensive collaboration and development of locally and globally accessible courses. Arti's dedication in her work has evidently influenced the students she has worked with, and it comes across that the true value of meaningful collaboration has positively affected students' experiences many a time. In the words of one of the nominators, Arti demonstrates a real appreciation of the student perspective and goes above and beyond to create space for them to express their opinions. She is able to create a symbiosis between staff and students. Congratulations, Arti. Last up, we've got Dr. Ryan Love. Ryan Love goes above and beyond, improving the student experience for medical students in an area where students usually feel unsupported, making his work vital and impactful for many. His proactive approach and engagement with the students ensure that feedback shapes their learning, whilst also allowing for a more personal experience. Particularly during COVID-19, Ryan adapted to the technological challenges quickly, collaborating with students and continuing to deliver an outstanding education. Congratulations to both Ryan and Mariam.
Excellent. Okay, so unfortunately, Dr. Ryan Love can't make it today, but I'm very happy we've got Arti and Mariam here. So again, congratulations, all the shortlistees, very well deserving of being shortlisted. Alas, only one winner, and this time the winner is Dr. Arti Maini.
Thank you. I wasn't expecting that. Thank you very, very much. I feel really overwhelmed to be receiving this award, and I'm really grateful to the amazing students that nominated me. I think working with my students has been probably the best part of one of the best parts of my year, and I'm really grateful for the support of the undergraduate primary care education team, where a student-centred ethos has been central, and also for the vision of Mike Straw and the whole Student Shaper team. They've enabled such strong, effective faculty-student partnerships that have really been transforming our courses at Imperial and beyond Imperial. So thank you very, very much. And I'm looking forward to receiving my mug and drinking my tea out of that. Thank you.
Congratulations, Arti, very well deserved. Yeah, so I think we will, and also congratulations to all shortlistees. I think this was one category where struggled to reduce it to the shortlist. So our next category is, so we've got another staff one, and it's for outstanding professional support staff. And what's this for? So it's awarded to an individual outside of the academic faculty, so someone who doesn't work necessarily in the department in an academic setting, but who provides additional support and guidance with a focus on the holistic student experience. They are student-centered and quick to action and track changes and give and take feedback onto students and then adapt based on that feedback.
So here are the three shortlistees for this year's Outstanding Professional Support Staff Award. First up, Naomi Anderson-Isles. Naomi clearly uses her expertise and knowledge to help students in an area that is extracurricular. She's managed to forge relationships with students and societies, helping them with activities and going above and beyond her role to make sure that events go ahead successfully. Congratulations, Naomi. Thank you for joining. Our second shortlistee is Camille Guerra. The panel were impressed at how Camille applies her knowledge as a general practitioner to help her students. Her engagement with the GP Society demonstrates her student-centric approach, and it's clear she's enhanced extracurricular activities immensely. Congratulations, Camille. Thank you for joining. Last up, as our third shortlistee, is Inquiry Hibbins. It was felt that Inquiry is immensely helpful to students, being the go-to for queries and reliable at providing a helpful response. She is clearly very approachable, putting students in a position where they feel comfortable opening up to her. Furthermore, she helps support extracurricular activities by assisting MathSoc and student reps. Congratulations, Inquiry.
And so once again, all three very worthy shortlistees. I was on the panel for this one, and I can attest to the fact that we struggled to nail it down to one winner. But in the end, the winner we came to was Naomi Anderson Isles. Congratulations, Naomi.
Wow, thanks. I'm really honored to be nominated and also to receive the award. Thank you to all the students who nominated me and everything. It's great. Thank you so much.
Great. Thank you a lot, Naomi. Congratulations again, and congratulations to all the shortlistees.
Thank you all. We'll now move to our social media comments and have a bit more of an interactive session. Welcome, Fifi.
Thank you, Tom, and congratulations to all the winners and shortlistees so far.
Cool. So we've got our first comment. Thanks a lot, Omar. I'm glad that you've been able to tune in, because I very well know that you've got a very busy schedule.
Thank you, Tom.
It's nice to see that you're checking in. Hi, Ashley.
Oh, great. Thanks, Ashley. Yes, it's so true. Many great nominations and amazing things. This was one of the great things about being on the panels, being able to read through so many great nominations and see that so many students and staff are having such a good impact on the student experience. So thanks for highlighting that, Ashley.
Cool. Okay. Well, thank you, Shervin. We'll be seeing you in a bit. Okay. So up next, we have the award for Outstanding Event. So the Outstanding Event Award is awarded to a standout student-led event or series of events that showcase the union and its activities. Acting as ambassadors of their group, the union, and the college, this event will have delivered a positive impact on the student body. Our shortlisted nominees for Outstanding Event are Freya Hepworth-Lloyd, your LGBT+ officer for the Trans Medicine Talk. Freya took the initiative to organise an event that highlighted an area that needed greater awareness and attention brought to it. The event itself paid particular attention to inclusivity and accessibility, from the venue, the time and publicity, to the content itself. There was an overall positive impact on the student body and an important lesson in raising awareness and building a stronger community. Congratulations on being shortlisted, Freya. Next is the Muslim Medics Society for PopMed. This year, the Muslim Medics annual event took a step up to build an even stronger community, both within Imperial and externally. It is evidently hugely impactful and rewarding amongst current students, and an innovative way of building connections and community with medics, many of whom go on to apply and attend Imperial. The success of this event and the impact it has had has enabled Muslim medics to branch out even further, running new one-day workshops and a PopMed buddy scheme. Congratulations on being shortlisted. And finally, we have Islamic Society for their Charity Week brunch. The Islamic Society went above and beyond on collaboration and delivered a successful and engaging event that brought together people of various cultures and religions. The event discussed how charity was important and valued in different cultures and faiths. It promoted Imperial's diversity and influenced other societies to engage and promote culture and cultural collaboration more in the future. Congratulations on being shortlisted. And so, with all of those great nominations, we had to select one winner. And that winner is Muslim Medics. for PopMed?
I'm really, really happy and ecstatic to be able to accept this award for PopMed. I guess all I really want to say is that it's an event which has gone on now for 13 years, and this year our conference was bigger and better than it's ever been, and really all the credit for that is down to our fantastic conference chair, Ardil, and our amazing PopMed team who gave up their summers, worked absolutely tirelessly for months in order to bring our vision to life. So we really couldn't have done it without you. So thank you to everyone who helped out.
Congratulations on your win. I've heard that it was a very successful event, and I know how important it is not only to your committee and the medics community, but also to the ever expanding external community as well. Congratulations. And thank you for all our nominees as well.
Thank you, Fifi. Thank you, most of the medics. Next up, we've got another one of our student awards, the Outstanding Enterprise Award. Outstanding Enterprise is awarded to a student-led activity, campaign, or project delivered to the local or Imperial community for their broader benefit. This initiative will have increased awareness of an interest, a topic, or an issue, and brought about positive outcomes for the people or movement it supports and engages.
And these are the nominees that have been shortlisted for this year's Outstanding Enterprise Award. First, we have Vanessa Tang for Hack for Humanity. The Hack for Humanity initiative has clearly identified an opportunity to drive forward social impact projects designed by Imperial students. It aims to inspire students to take on for good by owning their engineering and scientific skills. With support from the Business School and the Grantham Institute, the largest Imperial social impact hackathon took place in November. 12 social enterprise projects emerged, with 2 going on to win the regional round of the Holt Prize. Congratulations. Next, we have the African Caribbean Society for Black People of Imperial. So the African Caribbean Society have showcased and built a strong community through this year's Black People of Imperial. By showcasing different members of the Black community at Imperial and telling their unedited stories, Black People of Imperial celebrates both Black artists by giving Black photographers a platform to showcase their work, but also celebrates the people and achievements of the Black community at Imperial. Congratulations. And lastly, we have the Imperial College School of Medicine Neuroscience Society for their Brainiac scheme. Brainiacs is an exceptional outreach scheme initiated by the Neuroscience Society this academic year. It aims to foster an interest for neuroscience in primary school children and promote excellent safety behaviors. Through the use of stations to play with sensors, explore different parts of the brain, and recreate neurological circuits, Brainiacs is a great example of Imperial students sharing their interests for the benefits of the wider community. Congratulations to you too.
Before announcing the winner, I personally chaired the panel, and I just wanted to congratulate all 3 of you for your amazing contributions to the Imperial community and raising awareness for your different topics. Unfortunately, there can only be one winner, and the winner for this award is African Caribbean Society for Black People of Imperial. Congratulations.
Wow. Thank you very much for all the nominations. The project was really close to our hearts. It was really to make sure all these unheard voices really get their own platform to sort of express their stories and let everyone know in Imperial just what other people are thinking. So I'm very glad that people enjoyed it, and it's going to be continuing for the years to come.
Congratulations.
Thank you very much. Congratulations. Congratulations again to all shortlistees, and well done African Caribbean Society for Black people at Imperial. And as it was mentioned, feel free to go check out the Imperial College website to see their work from this year.
At this point, I'm going to say thank you to Thomas. We'll be seeing you in a bit. And welcome back, Shervin.
I am back, guys. So we're moving on to our next category, and this is another student one, and one that's particularly relevant to me. It's Outstanding Wellbeing Representation Network Team. So luckily for you guys, you're going to be hearing a tiny bit less of us now, and we're going to be hearing more from various students from around the community. And to present this award and the nominees, we've got Armin Sarju, who I've had the pleasure of working with this year as the Vice President Welfare of the RSMU. So over to you, Armin.
The Outstanding Wellbeing Representation Network Team Award is for a departmental rep team that have ensured democratic and effective representation of the views of their peers and has improved the well-being of their students in a lasting and measurable way. The student panel this year were looking for nominees that successfully tackled a problem relating to the well-being of their peers. They were also looking for those who enhanced the student community and actively promoted equality, diversity and inclusion. This year's shortlisted nominees are the Department of Medicine Rep Team. Through the many nominations received for the medicine reps, what came through clearly was how active and engaged the reps have been throughout the year. The team have not let up, and this has been exemplified in the COVID-19 crisis, where they have provided self-help resources for those struggling with COVID-related anxiety, and they've continued to support their cohort through the School of Medicine Students' Union Welfare Initiative. A mouthful. What came through more than other nominations was the volume of students who felt personally helped by these reps, with fifth year Tasneem particularly praised for being reliable and helpful. And she got an impressive 12 nominations. Wow. Next, we have the Department of Mathematics Rep Team. The panel cited the creativity of the methods used by the Maths Wellbeing team in engaging students and building community. For example, baking the entire year brownies to encourage socializing, or organizing large-scale Secret Santa events so that people bond in over the festive period. The panel recognized their dedication to raising awareness around equality, diversity and inclusion, and to representing students on all well-being issues. Well done. Our final nominee in this category is the Department of Physics Rep Team. The dedication to equality, diversity and inclusion shone through hugely with the Physics Wellbeing team. Initiatives around LGBT plus History Month and Mental Health Awareness Day were particularly highlighted. The nominations made it clear that the team had been very active in advocating for well-being matters throughout the year. This can be seen in the way that they consulted students about the introduction of gender-neutral toilets. The team has also delivered a number of inclusive events such as LGBT plus allies workshops and Mingle for staff and students, led by the director of UN Women on the He for She campaign. The passion of these reps as individuals and as a collective team were clear. Congratulations to all the nominees, and that's me done.
Thank you, Armin. I couldn't have said any of that better myself. And thanks to all the shortlistees for joining us. Congratulations on being shortlisted. Obviously, in my role, I work very closely with all the wellbeing rep teams, and it's been amazing doing that this year. I'm so proud of all the work that all of the teams have done, and chairing this panel, it was very heartening to see that your work has had such an impact on so many students. But alas, we're here to give out awards, and we did have to pick a winner. And the award for Outstanding Wellbeing Representation Network Team goes to the Department of Physics. Congrats. I know we can't hear you.
Can you hear me now?
Yes, you can.
Okay, sorry, it was my headphones. On the behalf of everyone in the rep team, we'd just like to say thank you so much to everyone for nominating us, especially against such strong competition. It's been honestly a pleasure to work with everyone, all the other reps which we've been involved with, so different reps in the faculty and the union, and also it's just been amazing to have such an engaged department this year, because none of the work we did would have ever been possible without the student engagement that we had.
Excellent, thanks, Anna. Very well deserved, very proud of all the work that you've done this year. And congratulations again to the shortlistees and all the people who got nominated. Excellent. Okay, so now moving on to something a tiny bit different. We're going to hear from a staff member at the college who maybe not many people have seen, because she's very senior and kind of works behind the scenes a lot of the time. But Simone Butendijk, our Vice Provost of Education, is instrumental in making sure that the college strategies are aligned in such a way that the student experience, all aspects of it, from your education to your well-being to your sense of belonging, are catered for. And Simone is going to say a few words, and she's recorded this video.
Welcome to the Student Choice Awards 2019-2020. This is a very student-led and really exciting event at which Imperial College celebrates its volunteers. I'm Simone Buitendijk, I'm the Vice Provost Education at Imperial College, and for me this is one of the most important events of the year, because it's really about people giving freely of their time and efforts for the well-being, the learning, the sense of community, the belonging of other students, or if they're staff of the students that otherwise they take care of in a very different way. And they're doing it because they want to, not because they have to. And I think it speaks to the empathy, the sense of wanting to build a strong community, the willingness to be there and to do things for each other. That's so clear in all the stories about the nominees. And I can't wait to find out who are the winners, but they're all absolutely great. And I'm sure you're very curious as well. It's one of those events, I think, where I'm so proud of the students and the staff at the college, and it makes so clear to me why we're such a great university and why we're such a community of staff and students that are there to not just give our students an amazing learning experience and a wonderful education that will take them very far in the world, but also sees them as people, and the people who are volunteering want to give students this holistic experience where it's not just about their education, but it's about their time at Imperial. So it's great that, again, there are so many wonderful nominees this year. I'm really looking forward to finding out who the winners are. And I welcome you all to this amazing event. And I hope you're going to have a great time. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Simone, for those words. Moving on to our next category, we now have Selina to present the nominees for the Outstanding PhD Supervision Award.
The Outstanding PhD Supervision Award is for an individual who dedicates time and knowledge to support and guide students' research. This individual helps students see the wider picture within the narrow focus of their research, while broadening and developing their skills for both research and beyond. The student panels were looking for nominees that exhibit openness and availability to students, provides appropriate feedback and support throughout, and are proactive in identifying training and development needs in collaboration with their students. So this year's shortlisted nominees are first Professor Pierluigi Dragotti. Professor Dragotti was shortlisted for their enthusiasm and dedication towards supporting their students in achieving their best. Described as friendly and cheerful, Dr. Dragotti fosters a positive atmosphere in the lab and always makes sure to devote time to each of their 7 PhD students. They have a constructive and innovative approach to teaching, encouraging interdisciplinary research, attendance to summer schools, and supporting students in developing their writing and presentation skills through periodic seminar series within the lab. Our next nominee is Dr. Janet Wong. Dr. Wong has shown consistent and excellent support to their students, both at the academic and personal level. Dr. Wong has been described as approachable and a proactive supervisor who is always available for a chat when needed and who pushes the students to think outside the box. Dr. Wong puts their students' needs first, for instance by helping them obtain additional funding for attending top international conferences and further enhance their training. They have also been an important source of motivation for their students since the start of the COVID-19 pandemic. And our final nominee is Dr. Cleo Contoravdi. Dr. Contoravdi was shortlisted for their excellent student support. They have shown patience and understanding throughout the entire students' PhD projects, helping them overcoming their doubts, for instance by supporting them transitioning from one research field to another. They have been described as friendly and approachable, always answering emails and providing prompt feedback. Dr. Kontaravdi has also offered consistent pastoral care, continuing to support and motivate his students during the challenges of the past few months. Having 3 children to care for at home, Dr. Kontaravdi is known by their students as a super mama. Congratulations to all of our nominees.
As Selena said, congratulations to all of the shortlistees, and we're very glad to have you here today. It was a very tough decision, I know, to narrow it down to just one winner, but it has to be done. And the one winner for the outstanding PhD supervision is Dr. Janet Wong.
Thank you very much. I didn't expect it. Thank you. I would like to thank all my students who are all very outstanding and who all share my passion for research. They all make my work very easy and enjoyable, and also my colleagues in tribology team. I belong to a team of 60 people. My students are also part of this team, and we all help each other out. So this award actually don't belongs to me, but belongs to everyone in the team. We actually work together and help each other grow as a person with our knowledge, and hopefully we help the world one bearing and one lubrication contact at a time. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Very kind words, and I'm sure your group appreciate it. Congratulations
Thank you
again.
Congrats, Janet. So now we will move on to another student category. So this one is for Outstanding Academic Representation Network Team, and another one that Fifi and I don't need to read out, and we've got the lovely Kelly who is going to introduce the category.
The Outstanding Academic Representation Network Team Award is for a department rep team that has ensured democratic and effective representation of the views of their peers, as well as improving the teaching and learning experience of all students in a lasting and measurable way. The student panel were looking for nominees that successfully tackled a problem relating to the academic experience of their peers, whilst also enhancing the student community of their department and participating in active communication and collaboration with their cohort. This year's students' shortlisted nominees are Dania Ghani and their team from the Department of Mathematics. The team were particularly excellent in addressing academic issues that arose in their course, which led to the creation of a series of video tutorials that were made in conjunction with the faculty. Additionally, an accessible folder has been created to allow easy distribution of all resources to students, as well as a feedback box to allow continuous improvement in the department. This has created a better sense of community and enhanced the learning potential and experience of all students on the course. Next, we have the Department of Computing Rep team. COVID-19 has impacted lives across the world and has brought with it serious changes in the delivery of teaching and assessment methods. The Department of Computing Rep team have adapted particularly well to this, leading on the trial of the remote assessments that have now been implemented by the college. In response to this, the team penned a letter to their head of department outlining the concerns of their cohort, which resulted in regular tri-weekly meetings with their Director of Undergraduate Studies to allow transparency and communication between students and staff. This led to all peers feeling supported in this new unfamiliar environment. Prior to our new normal, the team resolved other issues in training throughout the year by presenting feedback via surveys to their cohort and determining if this was suitable or not. And last but not least, we have Nadine Mustafa and their PhD rep team from the Chemical Engineering Department. The team worked really hard to facilitate a better relationship between supervisors and students via action based on direct student feedback. Nadine helped to organise several events, specifically the Active Bystander course for postgraduates, to increase the confidence of many students. They've been described as compassionate and selfless.
Amazing work, all shortlistees. Congratulations for being shortlisted. And I'm very happy that you guys were able to join us. And I'm about to announce our winner. So the award for Outstanding Academic Representation Network Team 2020 goes to the Department of Maths. Congratulations.
Wow, thank you. Yeah, just a big thank you on behalf of the whole rep team to all the nominations. And also thank you to the reps. It was a great pleasure working with you this year.
Awesome, thanks. Any memorable moments, anything particularly proud that you've achieved this year you want to share with us?
I think one thing that stays in memory with me was at the quite early in the autumn term, we held like smaller sessions for each year in the MLC, and it was just like a nice sofa area. We had snacks. It was just so good to sort of talk to all the students, get to know them better. And yeah, it just felt like we could build a good community, and that was just a lot of fun.
Awesome, thanks. That sounds great. And congratulations again for winning, and congrats to all of the shortlistees. Very well done. Cool. Now we will move on to another staff category. So we're moving on to the Outstanding Contribution to Student Community and Wellbeing. So this award goes to an individual committed to student voice and opportunities and to fostering a positive relationship between staff and students. They prioritize and celebrate equality, diversity, and inclusivity, and present opportunities to discuss student well-being. They create an open space for the discussion of mental health.
And our shortlisted nominees for the Outstanding Contribution to Student Community and Wellbeing Award are Inquiry Hibbins. Inquiry has clearly had a wide impact on the well-being and community of students in the Maths department. The panel were particularly impressed by her engagement with MASOC to organise community building events, and also her consideration of equality, diversity, and inclusion through work in Women in Maths. Furthermore, many students outlined how helpful she is in well-being matters and commented on her approachability. Congratulations on being shortlisted. Next, we have Dr. Christopher Ford. The panel felt it was clear from the nominations that Chris is a highly dependable and a supportive member of staff, and that he is a rock for many students. His dedication to particularly help students with special learning difficulties was noted by the panel, and it is clear he role models positive well-being messages through his own teaching. Congratulations on being shortlisted. And finally, we have Professor Paul Fennell. Paul clearly is dedicated to improving the staff-student community, as demonstrated by his involvement with the Chemical Engineering Society. He's worked to get more funding for events and has spearheaded a lot of the initiatives too. A student nominating him said simply, "He always has our back." And this drove home to the panel how important Paul is to the student experience. Congratulations, Paul, on being shortlisted.
Congratulations, all shortlistees. Yes, Chris did manage to make it in just at the end. Welcome, Chris, and I'm glad that you guys could all be here. Again, this was a panel that I chaired, and this was one of my favorite ones to do. So many nice things said about so many people, and particularly for the 3 people we have here. We did manage to come to a final winner though, and the winner for Outstanding Student Community and Wellbeing Champion is Inquiry Hibbins. Well done, Inquiry.
Thank you so much. I'm really very honored to be nominated, and thank you for all the students who've nominated me. And this is very much a team effort. I mean, seeing Chris there, we very much work as a team in the department. And Sai, who's on mat leave as well, there's some love sent out to her now, and all of our teams, and congrats to the academic reps. We have wonderful students that we could get to work with, so that's what makes it so special. So thank you again.
Thanks a lot, Inquiry. And it's been great working with you for the last few years now. And congratulations again to all the shortlistees and to Inquiry for winning. Hello, Thomas.
Hi, Shervin. We're now going to move back to our social media channels to see what you've all been saying.
So we have Johannes Nikkei, sorry if I said that wrong. Congratulations, Inquiry. Highly deserved. Very true. As Shervin said, and from what we just heard, it was a very deserving win.
Susie Underwood has said, well done for making the shortlist, Nadine, and PhD reps. I know you were the only PhD rep team who made the shortlist. Yes, it's very true. So congratulations. Very well deserved shortlist.
Another one from Susie Underwood. Great that Cleo made the shortlist for Outstanding PhD Supervisor. Clearly, Susie ensuring that we champion our PhD and PhD community as well. Great to see you live, Susie.
Yeah, very well deserved shortlist, Cleo.
From Daniel, Debbie's words were so important at the start of the video. # Black Lives Matter. We all absolutely stand in solidarity for what's going on across the world, and it means a lot for a lot of people. And they were very wise and sweet words from Debbie.
Yeah, Debbie did an amazing job there. Thanks, Debbie. Mohammed Azam has said, fantastic ceremony. Lockdown has allowed more students and staff to join in this unique celebration. I completely agree. Like, this isn't the format that we would have chosen to do the ceremony if things were as they were normally. But I believe we've got more than a couple hundred people watching right now, and we certainly would have struggled to fit those many people into any room. So I'm so glad that we're still able to celebrate our community and all of our achievements in this way. Ooh.
Thanks, Fifi. We'll see you again in a bit.
See you later.
Awesome. Okay, now we are moving on to another staff award. So this is for outstanding personal tutoring, and this is awarded to a tutor who provides academic and wellbeing advice and guidance and support students in times of need and uncertainty, which of course there's been a lot of lately. They are accessible, demonstrate proactive engagement with students, and foster a positive student-staff relationship.
And here are the 3 shortlistees for the Outstanding Personal Tutor Award. First up, Dr. Jerry Heng. Welcome, Jerry. Congratulations on being shortlisted. Jerry has been very proactive in his personal tutor role, evidenced by taking initiatives to organise community building activities between his tutees and PhD students. Furthermore, he made sure to carry on supporting students on their year abroad. He supported academic and personal development and been reliable for pastoral support. Congratulations and thank you for your contributions, Jerry. Next up, we've got Dr. Peter Fitch. It was clear that Peter had had a long-lasting impact on a large number of students, receiving one of the highest number of nominations across any category. He has taken proactive measures to support students' well-being and academic interests. Thank you, Peter, and thank you for joining us. Last up, we've got Dr. Ulrich Hansen. Nominations show that Ulrich is a very reliable and caring person. He is proactive in resolving individual issues and providing mental health support, and clearly goes out of his way to help people. It was particularly noted that he's managed to provide support for international students to make them feel more welcome. Unfortunately, Ulrich isn't joining us today, but congratulations to you, and we'll make sure to reach out.
Awesome. Thanks for Peter and Jerry for joining. Again, this was another category I chaired, and I know I've said this every time, but this was the one where, God, we did struggle to come to our winner. And after many minutes of deliberation, we finally came to the winner for the Student Choice Award for Personal Tutoring is Dr. Jerry Heng. Congratulations, Jerry.
Oh, thank you very much. It's a great honor and pleasure. I'm sure I speak on behalf of the very, very many staff in Imperial that we are the fortunate ones to be able to interact with the talent and excellent students at Imperial. So thank you for the nominations, and it's a great honor really to have received this award. Thank you.
Very well deserved, Jerry. Big congratulations. I do want to say, hopefully he's still listening. The panel were very keen that I do a special mention for Dr. Peter Fitch, especially as we believe he's moving on to a different university now. I won't say which one because apparently it's UCL, and I think that might rile some people up. And I think the panel wants to make sure that it was known that he's had a long-lasting positive impact as he leaves Imperial. So congratulations all the shortlistees and Jerry for winning the award.
Moving on now to one of our student awards, the Outstanding Club, Society and Project Award. And that's one that's especially close to my heart given my role and everything that I've learned through the clubs and societies this year. But I would be the one describing it today. Today we've got Sam, our incoming Deputy President Finance and Services, to present the nominees and the award for Outstanding Club, Society and Project.
The Outstanding Club, Society and Project Award is for a group that has identified an area of improvement and created a positive impact on the student experience at Imperial. The student panel were looking for nominees that went above and beyond the expectations of our CSPs, have proven impact in their area of interest, and demonstrated how the group have guaranteed their activity will continue on in future years. This year's shortlisted nominees are ICSMSU Muslim Medics. Muslim medics were praised for their work to improve transparency between members and committee, restricting the society to better support and empower their members. The society has worked tirelessly in clearing the road ahead for future volunteers, centralising their operations through Microsoft Teams, redefining their constitution, and strengthening relationships with other faith societies. They have worked collaboratively with the School of Medicine Students' Union to provide inclusive alternatives to this year's Welcome Programme, namely First Film Night and other non-drinking events. Next, we have Robotics Society. The panel felt that running a student-led hackspace open 24/7 should already be a feat to recognise. However, this has become standard and now forms part of expectations for the Robotics Society. Entering robotics competitions, running courses, and teaching and facilitating the use of 3D printers for students has become the day-to-day for the Robotics Society. Through the SumoBot competition, increased sponsorship, and a new series of academic talks by Imperial researchers, the Society has raised its profile whilst enhancing the experience of the students and academics who engage with it. Our final nominee in this category is MathSoc. MathSoc has been described as amazing, helping students to settle into Imperial life through the seemingly effortless offer of events and activities for their members. Many noted the improvement in regular events, moving from monthly to 2 to 3 times per week to ensure consistent engagement from a diversity of members. Even during lockdown, the committee have harnessed technology to their advantage, challenging members to MathSoc-themed Pictionary and even hosting their annual end-of-year dinner online. What was clear from the nominations was the strong work ethic and drive of the committee and the subtle ways they show their members they care. Congratulations to all the nominees.
Welcome to all three of you, and thank you for joining us. Again, like Sam said, congratulations on being shortlisted. I'm really happy that the three of you could join us today. I think it's really great to showcase how you guys contribute to the student experience. And having read the nominations, I just want to let you all know that they were really impressive. And I just, on behalf of the team at the union, thank you very much for what you've done this year and what you've set up for the years to come. As Trevin has said multiple times, alas, there can only be one winner. And so without further ado, the winner is MathSoc.
Okay, I'm in complete shock, but thank you for this award, and just thank you to everyone in the maths department who puts up with our events. I know it's been a rough year, and I'm just glad that we've been able to do as much as we have, and I can't wait to see what the society is able to do in the years to come.
Great, thank you, Ashley, and congrats again. We read from your nominations, and off the top of my head, you had 12 nominations or 13 nominations, so congratulations. Are you wanting to share maybe just a highlight or one memory that sticks out for you throughout this year?
I think both of the dinners have been really great this year. Obviously, our end of year dinner wasn't quite to plan, but we still had 120 people on a Teams call, which we split up, and it still was really fun. And, you know, Chris Ford and Increase have both been honoured today, but they were also there, and I think it was just a really nice way to celebrate our community.
That's great. I think Trevin and I both dressed to join your dinner. Again, congrats, Ashley.
Thanks,
and
Tom.
really well done on all your work this year.
Yeah, congratulations, all of the shortlistees. We're now moving on to what I believe is our final staff award. So our final staff award is for outstanding teaching, and I'm going to hand over to Daniel, who is going to introduce the category.
The Outstanding Teaching Award is for an individual who demonstrates inventive teaching methods and provides intellectually stimulating content for students. They challenge students to achieve their best and are passionate about the curriculum, fostering an inclusive and diverse culture. The student panel were looking for nominees that demonstrated enthusiasm for their subject matter, used innovative and accessible teaching methods, and contributed to the improvement of learning and assessment. This year's shortlisted nominees are Dr. Ananda Gopalan. Ananda's dedication to their students is undoubtable, always reachable at any hour of the day or night, with an open door policy and always willing to help students, even with extracurricular projects that don't directly pertain to their course. It is highly commendable that Ananda has managed to make what is inevitably one of the drier components of the computer science course engaging and entertaining. Ananda delivers their subject matter with clarity and with awareness of their students' understanding, and harnesses real-world applications as well as off-topic enrichment to enhance student passion for the subject. They are constantly committed to their students' development, giving feedback whenever it is requested and even when it is not. The pride Ananda shows in their students is very telling, and their efforts are a credit to them. Our next nominee for Outstanding Teaching is Anne Burt-Gaffney. Anne has shown dedication to her students' teaching, enhancing their experience inside and outside of the classroom, as well as getting her students to participate in their own learning with discussion, presentation, and exploration. Anne has used trips to prestigious venues in London, such as the Apothecaries Hall and the Chelsea Physic Gardens, to supplement her students' education. Anne has taken the time to encourage her students to innovate and has been able to support her students through their own enterprises, enabling them to secure grants and funding. Anne has also excelled in teaching her students the practical skills that they will need in their field beyond university. Our final nominee in this category is Dr. Ryan Love. Dr. Love has been a steadfast source of support for medical students throughout their obstetrics and gynecology placements, perhaps one of the hardest undertakings of medical school firms. Dr. Love's passion for his field shines through as he takes every opportunity to organise teaching that provides students with a well-rounded and holistic education. Dr. Love has expertly innovated his teaching methods to the benefit of his students, asking them to submit their own exam questions and then using them to challenge students and foster peer-to-peer learning with the added benefit of keeping their teaching exam-focused. He has consistently sought out teaching in a range of different environments, be that on the wards, in clinics, or in the seminar room, and indeed all in his own free time. Dr. Love has also demonstrated expert insight in anticipating the suspension of clinical placements, adopting the delivery of tutorials and mock assessments seamlessly over Zoom in the interim before the new digital tutorial model became more widely adopted. He has inspired his students, and that is a mark of a great teacher. Congratulations to all the nominees. You deserve this recognition for your hard work and for your innovation.
Thank you, Dan, and welcome to the shortlistees who were able to join us today. Hopefully you're enjoying the music at the outros as much as I know Shervin and I are enjoying it. As Dan said, there were great nominations for the Outstanding Teaching Award, and it was really difficult to shortlist. But again, there could only be one winner. And as you may have guessed it, love always wins, and today's winner is Dr. Ryan Love. Thank you to the other nominees and their efforts to improve the academic experience of the students they work with.
Congratulations, Dr. Ryan Love. Unfortunately, he couldn't be with us today. As we're told, apparently babies still need delivering during COVID-19. Who'd have thought? However, he did record a video for us to play. So we'll go to that.
Hi everyone, my name's Ryan. I'm one of the clinical teaching fellows for Imperial College. I'm currently working at Northwood Park Hospital in northwest London. My job is to organise, deliver, coordinate the teaching for our medical students, specifically within the obstetrics and gynecology department, but also other aspects of their teaching and training to become future doctors. And it's just a really quick message to say thank you so much for nominating me as an outstanding teacher, and to be told that I've won it came as such a huge surprise, and I'm just so shocked and pleased and really honoured that the efforts that we've all put in have been recognised, because these last few months specifically have been really challenging, organising the teaching and training of doctors in the middle of a global pandemic, knowing that it's more important than ever that they're well trained, but also the challenges that this has represented, and it has been very challenging, and I think the impact on all students has been huge. And I just wanted to really reiterate that I think everybody at Imperial can be so pleased and proud of how they've responded to this unprecedented situation across departments, but sort of the little part that I've played as a teacher has been hugely enjoyable, and to be recognised as part of a team of teaching as well it's a real honour. So thank you so much, and keep working hard, and once again thank you so much for nominating me, and that's it. Thank you.
Congratulations, Dr. Love, and thank you for those really nice words. And I hope your day on the ward is going well. Welcome back, Fifi. We're now moving on to our final set of awards, which we are all very sad about. This has been great fun. Individual tears roll down their faces. So these are student awards, and they are the union awards. So essentially, these are to recognise individual students who have given a significant and repeated outstanding contribution to the student experience at Imperial and the life of union members throughout the year. Now, as Thomas is the only one out of the three of us who achieved a first in his degree, I'm going to hand over to him to explain the technical side of this.
Thanks, Shervin. Let me try and describe the committee's approach to this award in the most Imperial way possible. There are three main criteria that count towards an award. First, depth of contribution, then reach of their activity, and also their time commitment. The greater the volume created by these three dimensions, the higher the award received. Easy.
Very easy. Thank you, Thomas. So first up, we have this year's Union Colours winners. The Union Colours recognise those volunteers who have gone above and beyond in their volunteering role or through their engagement with the union, and have made a significant impact on the student experience. Their names will now be shown on the screen.
Hello, guys. I hope everyone was enjoying bopping along to that as
What a
much
tune.
as we were. Congratulations to all the Union Colour winners. You can see that there were many of them. We were all on the panel and there were so many good nominations. We just couldn't cut it down. So many people were deserving. Now we're moving on to our Outstanding Service Award winners for this year. So essentially, this award is for students who, like with the Union Colours, have gone above and beyond, but probably just that little bit extra, and usually for a longer period of time and over more areas of the student experience. So as Thomas was describing, those 3 dimensions, but just a bit bigger volume. And once again, the winners will be displayed on the screen now. Excellent. Nearly didn't manage to stop bopping there. So now we are moving on to our last one, and just as Abjay likes to get the final word, the first word in, Thomas always has to get the final word in. So I'm going to hand over to him to do our last category.
Again, Sherman, thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Guys, we're almost there. To close up this year's Students' Choice Awards, we have Lloyd, our Union Council Chair, to present the recipients of this year's Union Fellowship Award.
Hi, I'm Lloyd, the Council Chair, and I'm delighted to be presenting this year's Union Fellowships. The Union Fellowships are awarded to those volunteers who have not just made significant and broad contributions to the student experience and to the Union, but who have further done that consistently over a number of years. These awards recognise the most dedicated volunteers to the Union, and each recipient is awarded honorary lifetime associate membership of the Union. This year we have 5 awardees, which I shall read out now. So our first awardee this year is Aditi Reddy. In her 5 years at Imperial, Aditi has regularly gone above and beyond for the medical student community. She's held a variety of roles, both as a rep, a current ICSM academic officer, and on CSP committees, having been treasurer for both the Medical Education Society and for the ICSM SU. Her achievements include raising £4,000 of sponsorship for the ICSM SU, and having done a huge amount of work to oversee mock exams for 600 students. Excellent work, Aditi. Our second recipient this year is Ishwarya Chidambaram. Ishi has taken on an extraordinary number of roles over the last 2 years. She's been a Wellbeing rep, netball captain, RCSU sponsorship and alumni officer, Union Council representative for undergraduate science students, and the Mathematics Society president, among other roles. Perhaps even more astonishing is the amount of work that she's done to improve the student experience and to contribute to the Union outside of these roles. She's been transformative in MathSoc, hugely increasing the number of events that they run, including a variety of more inclusive careers and non-drinking events. And she's been a huge positive influence on the mathematics student community. Well done, Ishi. Our third fellowship recipient this year is Michaela Flagrova. Michaela has been a rep for 4 years at year, department and faculty level. There are few reps as experienced and even fewer as successful in getting the college to deliver on its promises. From helping oversee the overhaul of teaching within the physics department to successfully lobbying for a common room for life sciences students, she has had a significant hand in delivering real change. Not only having ably supported the reps below her in the Faculty of Natural Sciences, she's also been an invaluable member of the RCSU committee and an engaged member of Union Council. Excellent work, Michaela. Our fourth Union Fellowship recipient this year is Sam Lee. Sam has been described as perhaps the friendliest and most commonly seen face around the Union building. He's held a wide variety of roles, ranging from the Dramsoc Technical Director to roles in musical theatre, wind band and dance club. And he's been proactive in supporting clubs and societies as the Treasurer of the Arts and Entertainments Management Group. He's significantly driven to reshaping the entertainment's offer of the Union and has pushed a students as partners approach to the summer ball. He's made a positive impact on thousands of students, whether they know it or not. Great work, Sam. Our final fellowship recipient this year is Wasim Hassan. Wasim's contributions to the ICSM community are outstanding. As academic chair, he's impacted 1,200 students in the faculty, facilitating access to clinical mock exams, having secured £5,000 in funding. And he's effectively led 4 departmental and 39 year academic representatives and helped streamline student-staff liaison groups within the faculty. On top of that, he's been president of 2 large ICSM societies, the Surgical and Heart Societies, where he led a combined team of over 50 volunteers to deliver a busy calendar of events, including 3 large conferences. Excellent work, Wasim. And congratulations to all 5 of our Union Fellowship recipients. Outstanding work all round.
Thank you very much, Lloyd, and congratulations to our new Union Fellows. Your contributions to the student experience have impressed us all, and we're thankful to those who have nominated you, allowing us to recognise your incredible achievements. Finally, and before we close off, we're going to take a quick look back at our social media channels to see what you've all been saying.
Congratulations to Aishi. Yes, congratulations to all of our winners. But she should definitely be very proud of her win. Very impressive work throughout this year. Congratulations.
Daniel has said, can we choose what Union colour we get? I'd really like green, please. I'm sorry, Daniel, that's not quite how it works. Yeah, I'm not too sure exactly why it's called colours. I don't know if either of the two of you can shed some light on that.
Don't know.
Neither. If anything, I reckon it'd be a pink, given the colours we've got around here. But
our aesthetic.
Keep it on brand.
Nadine says, thanks a million for this amazing ceremony. It was a great pleasure to attend, and thank you for all the effort put into this. Thank you very much for attending, Nadine. It's been a lot of fun for us, I think, for the 3 of us to host this. And thank you to everyone who's worked towards the ceremony as well.
Omar, what an amazing ceremony. Thank you so much to the organisers. Have to sign off. Lots of love. It was very sweet. Thank you.
Very nice, Omar.
Said thank you for attending. We're really glad to have everybody that's in the audience to make this event what it is, really. It has been fun. So thank you.
It's been a lot of fun, but unfortunately we are at the end, and I don't think there's too much more we can fill. So we're going to have to do some goodbyes and thank yous. We have to say an absolutely massive thank you to our union staff members who have put so much effort into doing this. We're just the pretty faces on the camera, but so much behind the scenes effort has gone into this. So thank you to Christy, to Christine, to Rachel, to Irina, and to just everyone who's been involved in this whole thing. We couldn't have done it without you guys.
We also wanted to thank all shortlistees and nominees. We're so glad to have the opportunity to recognise the work, time and energy that you've put into making Imperial a better community. So again, on behalf of the three of us and the wider union, thank you and congratulations to all of you for being nominated, shortlisted, or for winning your awards.
And thank you for everybody who's attended today. And finally, we wanted to say thank you for all the volunteers, for the award panels, and also for everyone that's done a video contribution. And as Shervin was saying, everyone that's just put in any kind of contribution to these awards. It's taken a lot of time to read through the thousands of nominations, but it was definitely worth it. And it was incredible seeing the impact that our staff and students have had on the Imperial community, and making sure that we get to recognise these people for all of their achievements. So it's been a pleasure to go through this process with all of you. So to sign off, thank you all for watching. Remember to share your reactions with us by commenting on the YouTube stream or on Facebook, and tweet us using the hashtag ICUSCA. Remember that the survey's coming out at the end as well. But yes, thank you all for watching.
Thanks, everyone.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye.